Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another Saturday night with Ron Unconditional Love Terrell. Let me know if you guys can hear me well. I want to say hi to a couple people in chat at the same time. Hi, Glorious. How are you? Dreamweaver. Hi. How are you guys? Uh, let's see. Music RN. Diana, how are you? Thank you for being here. I saw Boudica. Yeah. I had Boudica. Hi, Boudica. Hi. How are you? And TK, Teresa, nice seeing you. Nice. I hope you guys are not any of you guys affected by the fire from Canada. I don't know. I'm just reading the chat here. Teresa says, happy birthday to all the cancers and pretty soon all the Leos. My sisters are Leos. Younger sister later this month, and the other sisters August 2nd. Okay. So it's kind of cool here today. So we had some rain. We had some rain, some wind, and name it. So you guys are in. Um, believe it or not, no reading of cards this time. It's all good. I don't mind. This is- Thank you, Greedy Cancer here. July 13th. Oh my God. So happy birthday, belated birthday. July 13th was last Monday. I believe the 13th was last Monday, right? I hope you had a nice birthday party with friends and loved ones. And we had James Lee in the house here. Hi, James. How are you? So, any of you guys in the States been affected by the fires, the smoke coming from Canada? There's a lot of burning fires in northern Ontario, near Toronto, somewhere around there. I don't know exactly where. There's a lot of fires. It's hard to control fires that are out of control. I can tell you that. So, so happy belated birthday to you, Dream Weaver. Yeah. So not you in the West, okay, okay. Because some people, all is well, wrong, being staying inside except for early morning. Okay, you're affected by the smoke. Okay, yeah. So I know. I only learned this well, because I heard something. I heard a little bit on the news that 45 is complaining about smoke going to the states, and that Canada better control their fires, or we're getting threatened again. Jesus. Oh, sorry, only heat, no smoke in India. Okay, I'm wearing this today because it's kind of cool today. No, 45 is complaining and threatened Canada again. Jesus. Because the smoke is crossing over from the northern Ontario. There's a lot of fires over there, and it's out of control. So the smoke is getting across the border into the states, and now 45 is threatened with terrorists. That's what he said again. You gotta be hmm, not too well upstairs, you know. So yeah, that's what he says. Anyway, what the hell? I don't know. Hi, Foxy Roxy. How are you? Yeah. Uh, yeah. I hope you guys are staying well. Oh, you got smoking. You got smoking. NW India. Okay, in Indiana. Excuse me. Yeah, Indiana. Yeah, he's going to George Canada. She's making stuff like this. He keeps on threatening us like this. You know? Believe it or not my hubby is watching Christmas movies. It is ridiculous on now. They put them on way too often. Not for me. Well, especially if they repeat. Yeah. So yeah, he just wants to create another grift with the smoke. Jesus. Ah, isn't that good? This guy is not well upstairs, by the way. So you know what I mean. Not to offend anybody in the states, because there's a lot of good people all over the world, and there's a lot of good people in the states. But this guy is quick right here. Like, phew. I never heard anything like that. Yeah, it's hard to imagine yeah, he's the chief. Yeah. I do by just hopped on the bed there. Mhm. So I love the NW Indian Dunes in Lake Michigan. Yeah. Oh, Fatima's in the house. Oh, Fatima, there. She's from Toronto. So are you affect? You must. Yeah, the smokers must be affecting you in Toronto, right, Fatima? The smoke from the burning smoke from north of northern Ontario, because it's affecting the it crosses the border, and somebody I heard it was affecting. Hi, people coming in there. Hi, Susan. Boy, chat going too fast. Hi, Susan Rotella. How are you? Yeah, well, talking about 45 threatened Canada because of the fires. Put tariffs on us again. Jesus. Bonafide Gale, how are you? Nice to see you. And a big shout out to everybody that leaves me a comment after the video, after the show, even this next day, and hitting the thumbs up. I want to thank you to all my wonderful, wonderful moderators that are here. Uh, well, I think it's brutal in Toronto because, yeah, yeah. Well, hmm. Oh, Boro's in the house too. Wow. Thank you for being here. So, any of you guys affected by the fire smoke? Just that I just, I, like, I heard there was fires, but then I heard the news of 45 threatening tariffs on us. It's just, whoa. When the fire's out of control, what can you do? I mean, you're not going to be well inside up here. Not to offend anybody in the States, but my God, it's pretty hard to, control the smoke and things like that. We're where I am, I'm in Quebec. We're not affected by it, but I don't know. Depends on the winds, I guess. It didn't cross over here. It must have crossed a little bit. Where's Toronto and what's that lake? Uh, I forget the name of the lake there. Couple lakes there, yeah. But Fatima lives. We had a really rough smoke Thursday and Friday in Ohio. I'm hoping it's getting better for you folks in Canada. Well, Fatima comes from Toronto, and she says it's been brutal over here in Toronto to breathe. I believe breathing and everything, you know. But it's pretty hard to control that stuff. We the hot weather, the uh, the intensity of the fires, and depending on the way the winds are blowing it. So we weren't affected, but still, I heard it on the news something about 45 mentioning terrorists again. Jeez. Yeah, I heard you. I heard you twice, three times. Did I mention? Yeah, I don't. I believe the whole world. Hmm, I don't know. I'm. Yeah. Well, it's affecting all of us. Not only Canada, but I think it's affecting the relationship between Canadians and between Americans. But we are not. You know, uh, we're conscious of what's going on. So I have family in the states, and there's a lot of good people in the states, and a lot of good people in Canada. So uh, we know, we see the proof. It's in the pudding. It's on TV. It lies all the time. Put it that way. So Barbara says hi to everyone. Um, it's hard to deal when there's nothing we can. Who can control a forest fire like that's out of control? I mean, there's several of them. We have them in our province too. But I remember a couple of years we were affected by two, two couple of days, and it was like breathing in, your throat gets like, irritated or something because you know. But anyway, so Foxy Roxy says, "So sorry, Canada, you have to deal with this this idiot from the states." I think the whole world is yeah. We're waiting like you guys. We're waiting. We can't. There's things we cannot control. So it's up, you know, to people that are in the position to take major steps to. Yeah, I know they're fighting. Majority of us here are fighting to get him removed. We love Canada. I know. We know. We love America too. We know where it's coming from. It's not coming from the good people there. You know, the decent people. So we're on your side. We're supporting you. We're just waiting for somebody to do. You know, his health is pretty bad. His it's going. I can see it. I can feel it. Something's coming up anyway. Mm. Yeah. TK says, "Welcome to the club." Yeah, that's what she's saying. I think we're all in the same boat too, waiting for that day where. But even if what's the smoke? But today yeah, we had rain today. I had to have my windows closed for 3 days. 3 days is a long time. Hmm. Hmm. As long as you got air filters or something like that, I guess you get by. I don't. Depends where you are and how you're. Oh boy, it must be affecting a lot of people in certain age too. Old folks, especially in the city. There you go. Vanema, she said 45 is an idiot. I agree with you 100%. But there's things we cannot control. The universe is controlling the whole scene, whatever we're experiencing. So, but I know we're going to get out of it. I just know it. I know we're going to rise up, and we got to stay united. This crazy thing about violence, uh, because they're trying to scare. His tactic is to scare people and divide. But as long as you stay connected, okay, I don't know what the hell. Oh, okay, we got to stay united and connected, no matter where you're from. So I think it's affecting the whole world, whatever's going on. So you know. Hi, Brian. How are you? My daughter's in. Minnesota has some. That's what I'm saying. But there's things we cannot control in this. Whatever we can't control. We're not in charge. What the hell? Huh. Why can't we help instead of being jerks? Can it help? How? Well, it's there's a lot of you out there, but you have to have somebody that's in the position to do something. Like uh, uh, I don't know. Somebody has to be in position. This is, I guess, they're testing us, humanity, and everything. As long as we don't go and drink up the Kool Aid, uh, it, it, patience, timing sucks. I know I feel there's something coming up, but wow. Yeah, hey, on another subject. Hi, Cat Lady. Let me see. I'm just reading the chat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We are almost 200 fires up north. They evacuated Indigenous people down to Toronto and other cities. It's very sad. Yeah, of course. I mean, jeez. We can't control everything, so whatever. Hi, Cat Lady. Hi. Nice to see you. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you for support. Thank you for all the wonderful moderators. And I can understand you. It's coming. It's coming. But, um, even if you, how can I put this? Even if you remove the head of the monster, it doesn't mean everything will go back. It's the beginning. It's not. It's not the end. Not the end or completely, because you have to clean house. It's understandable. The house is whatever. The people that support this guy, the people that are involved with collusions and criminality altogether, have to be. You have to remove the whole system, the whole thing around that. So even if you take the head of the monster out, you know what I mean? There's still stuff that had to be. It's going to take a little bit of time to do that. So it's not going to go back like, you know, oh boy, we're going to just remove him and everything's going to go back to normal. No, I don't think it's going to work that way. I know there's energy behind the scenes, like Obama, ex-presidents, Kamala Harris, the Clintons. They're all behind the scenes looking for a way. They're working on it. People don't know about this, but they're working at it. We don't know. Public doesn't know. I I'll put my hand in the fire. I know for a fact that all presidents all over the world know exactly what's going on. They have information we don't. Okay, there's people talking. There's people telling about 45's health and everything what's going on. So I just know they know, except us, we don't know. So what I mean? So and they won't tell us till when the time comes. I just think it's so interesting that the White House, that claims to be full of good-hearted, generous Christians, have done nothing to help our neighbors to the north. Well, some are scared. Some are getting threatened. Families threatened. The whole works. Hey, 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 go, please. Los zapatos, tabernáculo. Hey, lady los zapatos. Dat is te true, is die. Nou, yeah, he's biting his back leg, and I was wondering what is he doing. Okay, but we gotta not drink the Kool Aid and stay whatever, keep joy in your life and connected and share love, unconditional love, and everything. Stay positive because we're gonna get through this. This is only temporary. It's long, but it's coming. It's coming. Look at the guys panicking. I know people are dying over there. A couple of soldiers died. Eh? That's what they announced. I guess it's horrible stuff. But anyway, on another note, I would like to ask you guys if hi, CJ Brooks. Uh, you know what I've been doing? Yeah, it's hard on gas prices, grocery prices, name it, and again, terrorists. But I've been um, I've been doing something. Jesus, long time ago. That's before I started the channel. I mean, years and years ago. I don't know. You remember you guys? Any of you guys remember crossing over by John Edwards? Any of you guys know this? Crossing over by John Edwards. Me and my wife used to sit there and watch this guy um, perform like John Edwards. He's doing psychic work and mediumship. I don't know. Call it what you want. No, you remember? You guys remember crossing over by John Edwards? Anybody watched that before? Bora says she'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okay. Yeah, I know. A few psychics did not see Trump much longer, not past the summer, they said. Hmm. Well, it's coming. The whole thing is just the energy that's coming. That's karma, by the way. So the energy that's coming, I mean, whoa. Yeah, our hearts go out to all the Canadian people involved in the fire with the fire. Yeah, because they risked their lives putting the fire out for to save people. Yeah. Oh boy, Panama says a Canadian fighter lost his life putting out fires in the U.S. Yes, that's true. Hmm. Yeah, I think most people have family members who drank the Kool Aid. Very sad. Yeah, well, even myself, I had family in the states that drank the Kool Aid. I know what you guys are talking about. So, except we don't talk about this because I don't talk to my family who will support uh, James Lee. Well, there's another one. There's Lucy Mercier is in Toronto too. Ron, I've been busy raking and cleaning the forest. Can't can't upset the orange one. Oh Jesus! Yeah, you must have heard about the tariffs too, right? Wow. Uh, you can't be too well up there to to say stuff like that. Anyway, whatever. But he's in panic mode. He doesn't know where to. You know. Yeah. Yeah. Of course, I do know. That's true, Teresa. It would be better, very bad for yeah. Prefer him to be gone. Natural causes, of course, because you no, you can't wish bad on anybody, even though You know, the universe is actually the universe is doing their part. Uh, Look at his health, man. I don't know what keeps him standing up, but whoa. Yes, we have to absolutely. We have to create a new governance from scratch while eliminating all his sycophants and those who support his this. Yeah, the people have a new way of seeing the world. Of course, uh, I know they're working on it. I just know the energy is there. So because there's a lot of people suffered from whatever. Yeah, karma is something else. But there's so much energy coming at him. Jesus, it's hard. It's hard to. I can't see how he can. I don't. I don't think he can survive this. He can't. He's trapped. By the way, because I get the feeling he's trapped. You know, he's like, ah, and they, yeah. It's like somebody. He's got him by the neck. He's trapped. He can't get out of it. He's trying everything, but yeah, he's finally getting. Yeah, J Cat Lady Dubai's there, so he's okay. Yeah. So how you doing, Lucy, in Toronto? Uh, is I know Fatima comes from Toronto. She's talking about the smoke is pretty bad out there. So how are you doing? He's too cute. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's beginning to boil and boil over. I'm telling you, phew, all everything. Yeah. So blessing to you all, lovelies in the chat. Thank you, Fatima. Here in American or other country, we are brothers and sisters, and we all suffer. That's true. We have to care for each other, help out, and help do what we can. Uh, yeah, we have to stay positive. That's the thing, you know. It's because we let everything that's going on affect us. Then our personal lives are affected. They're already affected by the raise of food, gas, and everything else. So I know it's coming. I know it's coming to an end. I can't prove it, but I know it is. I just know it, and I'm not the only one. So, mm. So anybody here? Do you remember that show Crossing Over from John Edwards? That's his name, John Edwards. Yeah, you remember that show Crossing Over? Let me know in the chat here if you guys ever watched that. Long, it's been a while. Me and my wife used to watch that and go, Jesus. But that's what oh, you used to watch his show all the time? So did I. Me and my wife used to watch it. Why I'm saying this is because I I stumble, well, I guess, you know, all week there. I stumble on John Edwards on YouTube. And the funny part is that, oh my God, then they started talking about yeah, he was accused. That is false right there. Okay. That I remember it and I watched it, yeah. But you know, I watched it today and something he put out a book with um collaborations. like 25 years of collaboration with an FBI agent, And I'm sitting there watching this. I know he mentioned that he was accused of fraud one point. Unfortunately, yeah, it's people like that, you know. But anyway, but look, how it came about was the funny part is the FBI was on cold cases, something about cold cases, or something they call cold cases, you know. So what I learned is that um, the FBI agent said, "Okay." At first, he didn't believe in psychic and all this stuff, so he said, "I'm going to go after John Edwards and prove that he's a fraud," sort of speaking. So he was invited by the secretary of John Edwards and was invited to meet him, and he decided to have something about articles like a watch, a ring, or something like that from the victim. This case, okay, and then he said, "Okay, I'm gonna." That the story goes that he brought, besides he brought stuff from the victims, he brought stuff that he borrowed from people he worked with, like the watches, the rings, and things like that, and mixed that all up in front of him. Okay, so the funny part, the story goes that he could pick up. He said those one, two, three, four. I think he said 9 items he brought, and he picked out the ones, and he said those don't. I don't know what, but they don't belong in the case or don't belong here. So he said I don't know where they come from, but just that doesn't belong there. So he took out the ones that the FBI had bored. They had nothing to do with the case, and he kept the ones that really was involved in the case, and that impressed the FBI. He's this guy. This guy. He's tall, big. I forget his name. Bob something. Anyway, so I was watching that all week, and I said, Jesus. And this guy's explaining. He said, I went there so I could show the public, geez, he was on TV, he was all over doing this, doing that. And he's FBI agent. He says, Jesus, I don't believe in this stuff. There's no way. So, so he got to explain all this stuff. So he brought him these items and he chose the ones that don't belong there. And he said, okay, those ones, I don't know where they come from or whatever. So anyway, so he picked the right ones. Then he started to proceed and saying stuff that, oh my God. Okay. So while he was doing crossing over, this guy came to his shows. But the reason why he came to the shows was because he was working. Nobody knew this. Nobody knew from the family of John Edwards or this guy's family, the FBI or the family knew that they were working 25 years uh, because the other one was once he was introduced and everything, and then John Edwards proved himself, so to speak, proved himself. Uh, the other one, the FBI agent started when he was really the FBI, started working on cold cases, and they concluded a lot of cases together. So he has a book. They made a book together, and he just now it's coming out public. So apparently, in 2025, they made a. It's a bestseller, and it's called Chasing Evil. So I learned all that, and I started watching this. Why I'm watching it's not because I want to know. I'm curious, to see. Yeah, I know you. I'm not going to mourn Trump either. Yeah. So I said, Lucy says, yes, yes, love him. He did reading on me. He picked out my avocado to 20,000 people at the uh, Thomas Hall in Toronto. He was bang on. He's um he's coming to Canada or something. I don't know. I saw it on YouTube. Okay. Oh, once like you said, August 22nd. Okay. So the story is that they've been working together, the FBI and John Edwards, because their goal is not to, it's to help the people. And really, I mean, help the people. And that's the main goal, to help other people. It's not, you know, to use them or something, because this guy, he wanted to find a solution to help families heal from their loss. And some were victims, and I don't know. There's so many things out there. So, but the funny thing is, John Edwards said on the video, that's what I heard him say. He said, "I'm not interested in these things about working with police and all this stuff." So apparently, I learned. I didn't know this before, but I used to do. Well, you used to do paranormal investigation too in Indiana, ghost trackers about decades ago. So he's he was explaining, I'm not even interested in doing this, you know. Oh my God, hi. Hi, Ash Forster Music. How are you? Nice to see you. Uh, so he's he's was talking. I'm not even interested in this. I'm not interested in all that stuff, you know. But his but I learned that his father is a policeman. So and I go, wow. And his father told him, hey, this, you know, when you're doing this type of work, people can think you're cray cray, you know, you're out of your, you know, oh boy, something wrong with you. Because some people don't believe in that stuff, afterlife, don't believe that life goes on after death. I know for a fact that it does, but anyway. But so what interested me there, he said his father was a policeman in New Jersey, I believe. And then he said, my father told me, don't ever work with a policeman. Don't ever do this stuff in a policeman. Because, you know, so John said, no. So no, because his father didn't um, validate what he was doing. And he was a policeman. He had a suit, the uniform, and you know what he was doing. So he said his father, you know, he didn't want John Edwards to go out there and do this stuff with a policeman, because he didn't want to be like upset, because police don't use psychics to do this stuff. So things like that, you know. So anyway, the story goes like uh, his father died. I believe his father, he said his father died in 2002. He met up with this an FBI agent in 1998, and they've been working 25 years without anybody knowing on cold cases, and even over the phone. Like John Everett says, I'm in this country, and then the FBI agent called him up and says, I got this thing. That's when they really collab together, and man, oh man, and there's a lot of it that that he had a lot of cases that came, you know, with closure for victims and everything else. Like I'm talking about women disappearing, child and everything. I didn't read the book yet, but I'm going to read the book. Why I want to read? I'm not, you know, I don't want to see all the. I don't want to. It's not nothing to do with how this one or this one died or anything. What interests me is how John Edwards was able to pick up energy the way he did pick up energy. Um, and I can understand some of that language. I wouldn't do that easy myself because myself I can't. These energies are really dark energies. How far a human being can go, it's evil. I wouldn't like to read on this stuff because I don't want to. You know, I can't even stand 45 or that long. I just go whoa, and you know. But anyway, I would like to know maybe through whatever the stories that are in his book, Chasing Evil, and how they collaborate, and how he used his intuition to get this. Maybe I might learn something on myself and how because I don't sometimes I don't even know how I get stuff. I just get it. So I it really surprised me. So I had some things that whoa. I but you get because I got confirmation after I did it, and I said, how the hell do I know? Because when you're reading on energy like that, it doesn't come out like, okay, it went like this. It comes a little bit and pieces of information sometimes, and you say, well, Jesus, that don't make any sense. But they're like signs, symbols. It's hard for me to explain how, but I know John Edwards knows this stuff. What I'm talking about. Okay, so it's just that you have to trust the universe. And sometimes, I get stuff, and I said, should I say that or shouldn't I say that? I've had, mm, and sometimes, Jesus, that don't make sense. But I'm going to say it anyway. And I did that in mediumship classes that were in private. And my God, surprised, really surprised what I get sometimes. So, mm. Same here. I don't trust Trump at all. I've stopped associating with people who voted for that evil man. Well, yeah, most of us have also, uh, you know. But now I'm in Canada, by the way. If you don't know, I'm from Canada. So Canadians, I know the fires are affecting people in the States. And like I was saying, 45 wants to put tariffs on us again. Jesus. You can't control fires. What the hell is wrong? Something wrong mentally. Yeah, yeah. Sending blessings to a lot of Toronto, in the area of Toronto. We weren't affected by the fires so far, so I don't know. It depends where the wind blows. And I thought I saw something. Well, people make judgments. You know, people don't see that here's he's here for a reason and serves a purpose. Yeah, yeah. He's waking a lot of people up. The positives. There's a big black mark on there. He's making a lot of people suffer. But the other part is that he's waking up a lot of people too. You know, there's stuff that's going to come out that oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You know what I mean? Surprise. A lot of stuff is going to come up. I won't be surprised, but maybe some of you guys will be. Oh my God, really? Yeah, really. So people don't see. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. But even if you take the head, the monster out, you still have to deal with the rest that are supporting the rest of them. The ones that keep them up there. Uh, Hi, Ron. I'm late. I was at a Democratic picnic. Just came in. Okay. Did you go there with your mom? Say hi to Marsha Green too. It says I'm good today. It's raining. Yeah, it's raining here too, Lucy. But it's a lot cooler. I had to wear a. I'm not in a t-shirt. I got a little sweater on for tonight. It's cooler, right? Like you're cooking. You're actually cooking, standing up outside, and even in a t-shirt. And today it's like, whoa, what a difference! Yeah. Well, James Lee says yes. If they stand up with Trump, they are against me. But the thing is, all like-minded people come together, and oh my God, I missed something here. Oh, Susan Rutella, thank you. Oh my God, thank you, Susan. I just saw it. I must have missed it. Where the hell? How did that come about? um, wow, I didn't see it. I just saw it now. Thank you, Susan Rotella, for your donation to. I think it's super chat. I must have missed it. I just saw it up there today, just now. Um, I must have missed it. Must be looking away somehow, or I got distracted. Yeah, I see a super chat, $20 there. Thank you, Susan Rotella. Very generous of you. I wanted to put it up, but you can't find it. Funny. Huh. Oh. Hmm. You so did you want a card from James Van Prague too? James Van Prague is this. These cards are called "Talking to Heaven." James Van Prague. So I didn't either. I missed your question or something like that. I'm not sure. Wow. Yeah, I understand your feelings about that, but you can only control what your life, and you have to try not to let this this energy take your joy away from you. The what you could what's in your immediate life, um yeah, yeah. It's, I mean, I don't know. Unfortunately, I had a bully in my life, so I know when I confronted the bully. Jesus, it's it really, he never got a chance to. Yeah, we will be okay. That's what I'm talking about. Just know that we will all be okay. We just not to divide, but join, unite, all of us. We're all like-minded people. We all want the same thing, or mostly the same values. Like, you know, you know what I mean. So we want harmony. We're tired of violence. We want our freedom. We want to be able to choose. Okay. Uh, Not tell us well what to do. Uh, but he's not. It's not only 45. There's billionaires behind all this too. They want to control what we buy. They want to squeeze us so that we got no choice. We got to buy from them. We got to rent from them. You understand what I'm saying? They're trying to control the whole friggin' world. and it's not going to happen. I'm telling you, it's not going to happen. And it's we, the people, were millions and millions and millions and millions of people. Mm-mm. This is coming to an end. We've been in this energy for so friggin' long. Uh, Time of the Romans, Atlantis, Egypt, uh, dictators and everything. We're coming to a different energy, and we're going to get out of this. There's more of us that want peace, harmony, and good. So that's why we're coming together. It's unity that counts. We want the same things. Whether you're Canadian, whether you're American, whether you come from the States, whether you come from anywhere in the world, you know, we just tired of all this stuff. So uh, the pages are turning, uh, the energy is turning. So let me see where I'm at. I lost it. Some people are talking about Republicans. Oh my God, they must. I wouldn't want to be in a family like that. I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm glad I'm not in it. I'm not in a family like that, where or brothers and sisters that are divided, and you know you got to understand that we're all on this planet for a reason, and there's a reason this is happening. But I think I really know it's waking up. The world is coming together in a different way that ever has before. So, oh, Rosaire's in the house. Hi, Rosaire. And she says, I'm just stopping by to say hi. So I was talking about John. Oh, I'll tell you when we get on the Zoom. I'll tell you, Rosaire, if you when we meet next time about John Edwards. I think you'd be interested in that too. I'm just wondering how many people. Well, thank you, Susan Rattel. Ratella, yeah. Hi, Sylvia Hanks. We're a lot of people from all over the world coming joining these chats, and we all want the same thing. We're I mean the energy is coming from our hearts. Uh, we understand how, and uh, we're just waiting for the more and more people to join in the conscious mind and saying enough is enough, and time to change, time to do something, time to be, you know. Um, so James Lee says, I don't talk to them, I don't visit or invite them anymore. I may answer a text, but that's it. It's still your family, yeah, I understand. But we are not in control of somebody else's life. We're in control of even our lives. It's the universe. It's in the hands of the universe. But look, um, I know my heart is in the right place. Your heart is in the right place. That's the positive thing, that we're not tearing at each other and blaming each other and pointing fingers at each other. I'm 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 tired of. I don't hang around with folks like that. I just don't, and I believe in the positive side, that we're all united for a reason, and that's it, to shine our light and raise our vibration. As soon as we do that, there's things happening. And I mean, the dark side is going quickly right now. We see it happening. There's people that still drink the Kool-Aid. What the hell, I don't know. I don't understand this stuff. A reporter wrote that people he read were planted in this show in Toronto. That's not true. I was one of the people he pointed at and read. Everyone he said was 100% correct, accurate. That's what I say. But there's people that are trying to put people like him down because he does that because they don't understand what reading energy is all about. But anyway. Hi, Patricia Franzino. So, how are you where you are in New York? Is the smoke from Canada affecting you in New York? Let me know in the chat if you can, because I know there's people. Yeah, I will celebrate when it's gone, of course, because it's coming. By the way, it's just keep. It's hard to prove. You know something, and it's not there yet, and you say, "Oh my God, I know it's coming. I feel it. I see it." Um, but I'm not the only one that knows this stuff. There's other people, even you guys know this stuff. Anyone want a reading? Let me know in the chat, and please put in caps. And I'm going to say hi to Yogi Bear. Hi, how are you? So we were talking about the fires going on in. We were talking about fires that are going on in Canada affecting the U.S. and the other one is trying to put tariffs on this. Talking about this. Anyway, uh, if you could fit me in, would you please pull a few cards for my camping trip to Cascade, and the upcoming YouTube? I plan to start with documenting my solo camping trip. Thank you. Okay, I got you up there. You're the first one up there, but I don't know. Oh, Foot Patrol is here too. Hi, Chrissy. How are you? So we're going to get. You're welcome, Chrissy. Thank you so much for the message from Keith last week. You're welcome. Yeah, but he was my friend too, So he really a good guy. I went up collaborating. I forget with who I was collaborating with, but I met him online, like in person online. You know what I mean? Like I saw his face. I even contributed to his. I don't know if he had a go. I don't a GoFundMe when he had his mobile home go down the hill like that. I sent him some money, and I talked to him. Maybe not as much as you did, Chrissy, but I talked to him when he. I was hoping he was okay. So, Patricia, is the smoke affecting you from Canada? Let me know. If you'd like to join me, Chrissy, let me know. When my father was dying, I asked him to send me a message when he passed. John Edwards repeated that conversation between my father and me. There was no way he would have known that. That's what I'm talking about, Lucy. Yeah. So I was talking, Chrissy, I was talking about John Edwards. I don't know if you ever watched him on Crossing Over. I used to watch that. Like, I never missed a episode. I used to watch him a lot. Now I started watching his YouTube, and he's working with the FBI. He's been working with an FBI agent for 25 years. Nobody knew about it, apparently. And he's got a book called Chasing Evil. So I want to read this book. I don't I don't go into want to know what the people how they did this and did that. Really, is how John Edwards read the energy because you know. Mhm. What I'm interested, maybe I'll discover something. Anyway, even my wife is interested. And I told her about it. So, but that listening, but had my hands full with my sister texting it at the same time. Oh yeah, okay. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the thumbs up. And yeah, hi Dan Artist, how are you? Nice to see you. So how's things with you? I hope the smoke is not affecting you in where you are in the states, even though even though Canada's blamed for it. 45 is blaming us for it, and yeah, wow. So is my mic is my microphone giving me feedback? I don't hear it. You guys are you guys hearing me well? That's what I asked at first, so I don't know if there's anything I could do. I don't know. Let me know in the chat if you're hearing me. I'm echoing. I'm echoing. Oh my God. Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Am I still echoing? Let me know. Yeah, that's true. Trump looks fatter than ever. Let me know if you guys. So Ron, you're echoing. Oh my God. Oh yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Am I still? There's some feedback from Ron's mic. Very musical. uh, maybe he's about to pop. Yeah, Dan Anders. You guys still hear the echo or not? Let me know. Uh, let me see. Look through. Okay, I think I know what it is. Let me see. Am I okay now? Let blah 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 blah. Jesus. Am I okay now? Can you hear me more? Better? I think I know what it is. And there's the Susan Rotella. Thank you for your super sticker. Thank you, thank you. Okay, will I win my via claim for Agent Orange, sir? Oh my. Okay. Yeah, the orange goo is about to pop. We'll be fill the reflecting pool. Like I was talking earlier, I said once you take the head of the monster out, you still have to clean the rest of it because you're not going to go back to like before, and you don't want to go back to like before. There's things that have to be make it better, the system better, etc., etc. You know what I mean? You have to clean the whole closet. You can't just put. No, it's not too late, Dan Harris. You can put your question. I think I start 3 up there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Remember to hit the thumbs up, folks. You guys can hear me well now. Is the echo gone? I hope so. I think it's gone. I'm not sure. Dan, you can put your question up there and I'll start. Okay. Lovely morning here in Perth, Australia. So, Kirsty, if you'd like to come up, let me know if you feel like it. If not, you can stay in Australia if you want. I'm joking. Oh boy, yeah. Oh, you just started writing there. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to read when I get the book there. The hardcover. I guess you can go on Amazon and get it too. It's called "Chasing Evil." Not interested in knowing what I don't know. I'm just I like uh to find out how John Edwards um maybe describes how the techniques, how he gets reading energy. Because sometimes it's weird. I get stuff weird that don't make sense sometimes, and I say, "Well, am I going to say that? Am I going to say this?" you know. But you have to trust the universe. Sometimes, it doesn't happen right away, though. Ron, you're still echoing. I'm still echoing. Boy, somebody's playing with my echo. Usually, I don't get problems like this. It's still echoing. Testing 1, 2, 3. My God, I don't hear it. Okay, I think she's talking about message. Okay, I got you. Beeping sounds. I don't understand. Usually, I don't have problems with this. So, Diners, I got 5 now on the list so far. Am I still echoing? Oh my God, I don't know how to fix this stuff. I unplugged it and plugged it, and I don't know. So, Diana, I request the most benevolent outcome for them. No freedom from any post-surgery system to deeply peaceful healing for his highest, best, and greatest good. Thank you. Good night, Ron. Good night, Fatima. Take care. Rosa says, "Hi, Ron. Looking forward to hearing you." Yeah, I'll talk to you about it when I get on with you. So it's amazing because I want to learn how. You guys still hear an echo, by the way? Let me know. I'm trying everything I can in the book here to see if I can do something. You still hear an echo? Let me see if I can. Well, my sister believes tarot is from me and the devil. You know, get gays are demons, and and she is holler than thou with her third husband. Jesus, my God. Well, you know, karma. People, they have to learn the lessons. It's like when somebody's grieving from a loss. When somebody's grieving from a loss, you, we, people that read the energy, the only thing we can do is support. We can't heal the grief. You understand what I'm saying? The person needs to go through the experience. And mhm. Oh, you read it already? Oh my God, Diana says she read it. You're talking about the book. I'm talking about the book Chasing Evil. That the one you're talking about? It's bestseller on. I think it's bestseller in New York. I don't know whatever. So you read it? Oh my God, I can't. I don't know. There's audio, but I'm waiting for the hard copy, the hard copy. Because I want because my wife wants to read it, and so do I. So to see, me is for understanding how, maybe help me understand how a little bit more, open up to how the energy works. Because, boy, uh, sometimes I don't know where I get this stuff. But hmm, there, there was a very bad air quality yesterday, but it cleared up today. I could smell the smoke in my apartment. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So is my sound better? So Gloria says, glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I mhm. Kind of helps us, but 45. Yeah. Well, that's, yeah, I saw your question, Dan. It's up there. I got your question up there. You see it on the screen there? It's uh, it's up there. It started up there. So I'll do your questions after. Let me see. I've been on. Okay. So I was showing Susan Rotella a super sticker. Thank you, Susan. And I think I pulled a card last week. Was it last week for you? I believe it was last week. I hope you watched the replay, or I think you left. Well, anyway, I pulled a card for you. And I got Music RN, and I got Yogi Bear and Dreamweaver. Then I got Dan Artist. So those are the questions I have up there. So did I miss anybody? Okay, James Lee, I got you up there too. James Lee, I got your question up there. Okay. He says hi, Ron, Chrissy. Oh, you're busy. Okay. I have five. So is my mic all right there? You guys? Yeah, I saw that. Thank you, Patricia, for your help. Yeah, I got his question started up there. Yeah, my questions are running slow. They're yeah, well, comments are running slow. Be patient. He will get to you. You left a comment. Okay. Yeah, I said there was a bad air quality last year and today. Okay, I think I read that. Yeah, I got you. I got you, Dan, up there. Thank you. I couldn't have anyone like your sister in my life. I'm so sorry for you. You're like minded family is in this chat. Yeah. Okay, that's good, Chrissy. You know who he is. Okay. Okay. I'm talking about John Edwards. Yeah, I just because me and my wife used to watch his show when he had crossing over, and I came across some videos on YouTube, and he has another channel. I forget what it is. I forget the name, but anyway. So they're talking about the FBI agent working with the FBI and him for 25 years without anybody knowing. Boy, and now it's all out there. So, apparently Diana read the book, so she knows about it. So, wow. Yeah. Well, in the apartment, yeah. So Yogi Bear says, Ron, here in Texas, we get smoke from Mexico when they burn their fields. Oh boy, do they burn fields out there? Well, we used to burn, in springtime. Is it spring? I think so. Something about burning dead grass, and yeah, but we had to check the friggin' fire because without getting out of control. I was taught that when I was a kid, so I don't do it anymore. But hmm. You stayed in the hallway and the open door, and the AC helped to clear it. Yeah, the AC has you can have AC where it clears and purifies the air. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are okay, by the way. So, but anyway, huh, there's just there's some feedback from your microphone. It sounds like voices coming through and peeping sounds. I don't know what the hell. Is it better now? Some people say it's better now. Oh my God, Donna Luna's in the house. Hi, Henry. Okay, say hi to Henry. Henry, Ron, hello, Henry. I just got home from the show. We saw Odyssey, and we were in the moving chairs, 4D seats on our way home. Can't miss fun with, with the chat. Okay, I was just talking about. I don't know, Donna, if you ever saw um, John Edwards crossing over. I used to watch that. Me and my wife. So that's who I was talking about. I'm just curious. Anyway, I just want to see. It's gone now. It's gone. The echo. Okay. Thank you. I don't know if the spirit is playing around with my mic. I don't know what it is. I just don't understand it. You'll figure that one out. Okay. Okay. That sounds good now. Sorry about that, folks. I had no. I don't know. Okay, Lucy. Take care. Good night. Um, Trump is like a pinta ready to blow apart. I think so. Yeah. Okay, Donna Luna. I got you. Ron, if you want to see the answer to your question, you need to look at the bottom of the chat. I don't know where I am. I'm trying to go through one after another so I don't miss anybody here. It says, you're good, Ron. Okay. It's gone now. Okay, they're great. I have seven questions, seven up there. Started. I don't know if there's might be six. So, oh, your birthday's on July 21st. Happy birthday to Donna. I don't know if I'll be on, but if you come back on, I'll be on Wednesday, the 22nd. So if you come back on, happy birthday, Billy. Happy birthday. Your birthday is on Tuesday. Man, your birthday is on the same day as Medium Kim. Medium Kim is on Tuesday. Her birthday's on the 21st too. Oh my God. Yes, can hear you fine. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, Thank you. Well, this chat is going fast. I'm trying to catch up. I don't know. Trying to read everything. Yeah, I know you repeated Dan's question. I got it started up there, so I have them in the queue. Okay. You're all good. Okay. I have not heard an echo at all. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Dan. There we go. I don't know. Maybe Spirit wanted to get involved for some reason because I talked so much about John Edwards and everything. So no echo unless. Hi, Marcia Green. How are you? Nice to see you. Yeah, it's hot there. Eh? Well, it's kind of cool here. Hey, Marcia, I wanted to ask you, like, if you weren't here before, did you ever watch Crossing Over with John Edwards? I don't know if you remember John Edwards or if you watched him before. So, okay, you did. Yeah, John Edwards is that psychic guy. Yes, my wife used to watch that all the time. Now he's got a book out. I read Chasing Evil. Very interesting. You did, Lucy? Well, I ordered the hard copy, so I'm going to see. Me and my wife are. I just happened to go through. I want to read it. I want to sort of read the energy of that, so that I'm wondering how John Edwards, read the energy. It's my thing in seeking more information because I get information I don't know where it comes from. I just don't know. Sometimes it surprises the hell out of me too. But Yogi Bear is making jokes in here. So, yeah. Yeah, Amazon had the hard copy of the book. Yes, it does. Canadian money is about 41 something right now. So, um, yeah, okay. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you for your help. You're such an amazing moderator. All my moderators are amazing on here. So, there we go. Dubai just jumped on the bed. And we have Mr. Beeks from all the way out west. How are you, Mr. Beeks? How's Alberta way out here? So, is the smoke affecting you over there? So, good night, Chrissy. I'm going now. Have a great day. Have a great day yourself. Yeah. So, is the smoke affecting you from the northern Ontario or not? I know it went across to the states. So, did I miss you, Donna? I don't think I missed you. I had Donna Luna card reading on the next 2 months, correct? I think you're there. I got you on the queue up here. I think it's Mercury retrograde that's messing with you. I don't know what it is, but it's funny. Um, I had the experience one time. This is a little story I'm going to share with you guys. Okay, take care, everyone. Gotta go. Okay, Foxy Roxy, thank you. Nice seeing you. And anyone, stay strong and hugs and love to all. Yeah. So, a little story about this crazy thing that happened to me. I did a live with another person, a collab, okay? But me, I was on the internet. The other person was using, I think, using the phone. So, whatever. So, one time, the lady that was with me, we did a live. So, we did a lot of reading together and things like that, you know? So, next thing I know, she recorded this on her phone somehow and sent me an email after that and said, Ron, did you hear this? I said, what? Yeah. Hi, Teresa. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for your support and moderating too. You enjoyed watching John Edwards too, yeah? So this really happened to me like a live, and I said, the person that I collab with sent me an email and said, "Listen to this." She recorded from our live we did on YouTube, and at this part, one part of the whatever where we were at reading something, and I watched the replay on YouTube. I didn't hear nothing out of the ordinary. She sent me the replay on her phone, and I heard like a whisper sound trust. And I said, "Oh my God!" And she was like not freaking out, but almost like, "Whoa, wait a minute," you know. So she sent me the replay of that, and I listened to it. And I heard the same freaking thing, and I said, "Jesus, I can't even hear it on YouTube, but you hear it on the phone." Recorded the live on the phone, and it says trust. It's like a whisper sound, like a background sound. Trust, talking about trust the universe, you know. So she's, I was like, whoa, you can't make this crap up. But yeah, okay. Are you used to watch him too? Okay, I guess there's a lot of people watch him. Okay, Henry would like. Okay, Henry would like a. Okay, I got him up there. Um, John Edwards and his wife, who was a professional Latin dancer in the ball. Yes, I heard it's true, Patricia. I heard about that. He was a because he mentioned he was uh, ballroom dancing too, and I said, "Oh my God, okay." Um, in ballroom competition, had a competition in the Caribbean. Yes, he was involved in that. Yes, you're correct, Patricia. I heard about that too. I said, "Oh my God." It's funny, me, I was watching Crossing Over, but nothing like that. Personal stuff from him was mentioned. Until now, I'm learning a little bit more about John Edwards. He's been doing that for 40 years now. So, I mean, I'll let you know about the book though. Anybody want interesting? So, Mr. Big says, I'm fine, Ron. How are you? No, there's no smoke here, but I know that the smoke went to the US depending on the winds, and 45 is complaining about it and blaming Canadians for being out of control, as if we can control, fires that are out of control. Go figure that one. But you got to be something wrong upstairs here. And now he's talking about putting tariffs on Canada for that. So what the hell? You can't make this stuff up, can you? It's funny. You Okay, Patricia, you still haven't found a partner, Double. Yeah, I continue to practice solo on a regular basis to keep improving, even with the conditions of being in the midst of finding the right pro partner. Yes, you need to find the right one. But Patricia, ask, this trust, ask. It can't hurt you if you ask for the right partner to come along and to give you a sign. Um, you know, it wouldn't hurt. I don't think it hurts if that's what you really, really want. Okay, in the basement. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I read your comment. Yeah, in the Caribbean. It seems like the stream is caught up now. Okay. Well, I don't know what's going on. Canada is like Alaska, lots of trees. Yeah. Well, there's lots of trees. I got a lot of trees here too. You know what I mean? But anyway. Okay, I'm caught up now. Jesus, I've been at it for a while. Now I'll tell you who I have on here. I got about eight. I got that's Susan Rutella donation. I got music or Diana up here. I got Yogi Bear up here, Dreamweaver, Dan Artist, James Lee, Donna Luna, and Henry Luna. Is there anybody I missed in what I just mentioned? And anybody else wants a card or something, let me know. Okay. So okay, I'm going to start with I'm going to start answering the questions there. Let me see. So Diana. So Patricia Francino says the temperature is 74 degrees in New York City, but the humidity is 94%. So so I'm not a doctor, and I won't. I'm just going to pull cards to see. Oh, That's not the question. That's Dan Ernest. I was going to say. Okay, let me see. Diana, Ron, if you can fit me in for camping trip to Cascade and the upcoming YouTube channel, I plan with documenting my solo camping trip. Thank you. I'm just going to have a little drink of water. So some of you guys are way ahead of me. I didn't read the book yet, so. Well, I happened to follow it this week because I remember watching the crossing over. So I'll see what. So Diana. Okay. So it says, Patricia says, Ron, I've done the paperwork, the prayer work. Okay. I've done the prayer work for manifesting of the right professional standard dancer partner. It's done in the ethers. I trust and keep practicing. Yeah. And wait for a sign also. Give you a sign. Just trust and believe you'll get the right partner when the time comes. Time comes, you know. The sign is that he shows up. Yeah, but I don't know if you. I want to ask you something, Patricia. I'm just wondering if you're doing practice solo, where you go practice in public or in a special place where you practice, right? I was wondering. Just because I just came through me something like maybe, like look around. Is there someone around you or there around you that is also practicing solo? I don't know. I haven't been in those situations, but just funny. Sometimes the thing is closer to you than you think. It's weird I'm saying this, but I don't know what that. I practice across the wood floor in my studio apartment. If I go to a studio, I have to dodge. Well, you have to dodge other people, and it interferes. I advertise on the special web for competitive partners. Okay, I understand. Okay. This is the card. Diana, here we go. Okay. I have the cards for your question. You still here or watching the replay? Here we go. I'm just gonna hide because you're asking me, is there I got the balancing out the financials energy, uh the two of pentacles. Okay. So you'll have to balance the energy out. This your time, your space, what you're doing, and what you want to do. Um, I don't know if you got making an agreement with somebody. Like there's uh, two of cups here, so making an agreement with somebody, or let me see, getting help. Does that make any sense to you? Resonate with you, Diana? Getting help resonate, like a like coming together with another person, especially by the documentary, documenting this and how, because you're pretty busy yourself. Yeah. So I got the Queen of Pentacles that came out. So it seems it will go well. Uh, so I got the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. It's going to bring you to, because you're pretty busy right now. I don't know. It's like, oh my God, I have to do this or something like that. You know, it's like, I feel like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. So I don't know. So it'll bring you to more of a Queen of Cups, emotionally, uh, smoother waters. You know, um, you'll have to also page pages of wands, like communication. Put it out there and make it known that you're doing this. Communication. But you need to create the space to be able to do that. Okay. So I don't know if that all that resonates with you, Diana, but let me know when you can. Keep me updated on that. That's what I have for you. If that makes any sense to you. Hi again, Bora Bora. So Diana, let me know if that makes any sense to you. When if you're hitting, or you had technical. So did I. It seems I had echoes, and they're all gone now. So I don't know what happened. Anyway, so Diana, that's it. So let me know if you resonate with you. Next in line is Yogi Bear, Dreamweaver, Dan Artist, James Lee, Donna Luna, Henry Luna. So I don't know if there's anybody else in there. Maybe you should watch the replay. So Uh-huh. Ron, will I win my wow? Will I win my via claim for Agent Orange? It's a via claim. I don't understand your question really. I know the orange, the Agent Orange, Agent Orange. You're talking about 45. You're talking about 45, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, veteran. Okay, my veteran. Okay. Administration claim for Agent Orange. Oh, your veteran claim. Okay. I understand. Agent Orange chemical. Okay. You got a claim. Oh my God. I'm not a lawyer. Or I'm going to pull some cards. See. Good night, Bonafide gal. All of you is leave me a message, a comment after the show. I want to thank you personally. Thank you all. Mm, jeez. Doesn't look like it. Uh, you're still fighting. Yeah. I was going to say, Mario, it doesn't feel to me this year for some reason. No. Don't shoot the messenger. The tornado watch is over. Did you have a tornado warning where you are? Okay, we're gonna have to wait till the word this administration is changes. Here's what I have. Okay, Mario. Here's what I have. I don't feel it's gonna be this year. It's gonna stretch because look, um, this guy's. I I'm not wrong. I have all the exposure to his why. Okay, uh, because it's got to take some changes for the administration, this administration to you know be out there before things can get back to decency. Put it that way, because I think he's got his hands in every friggin' hole he can put his hands in, and yeah. Yeah, we had tornado warnings here last week, Mr. Beeks, a couple times. Didn't get any here, but some places really a lot of water, a lot of rain in a short period of time. So, Yogi Bear here. I got the temperance card. Okay, so mm, it's like back and forth stuff. Um, this is cups are about emotions. Yeah, a lot of people. The new law says I didn't need evidence. It's presumably if I had the experience. I don't understand that because I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know or a law or things about that. But anyway, I got the Five of Cups. For the moment, it's feel like it's not coming. It's a loss. Like you see all the cups um, in front are all spilled. There's two cups left, one beside the other. Okay, so and this thing is creating not just for you but others too. This thing is creating conflict. This is the 501, as you see, infighting, conflict, the whole thing. It's making people angry, upset, name it. I imagine you're in there too. So, but look, the positive card is that the positive card. I'm not saying it's this year. I'm more like pulled into next year. There's a new beginning. Okay, that's the Ace of Swords. New beginning, divine intervention, the crown, a new administration, new thing, all new, a new beginning, and things will turn over. I hope it. I don't know if this all makes sense, but that's what I'm getting from these. Okay, and I got the world card, so things will get back to uh, more normancy. I don't know how to explain this, but more norm, less chaos. It's coming, but right now it's like quickly, and that's what's going on right now. So sending you lots of love and light and love to you and all your family too. It's hard to go through this when people are screwing around with your stuff, personal things. I don't know if that resonates with you, but that's what I got. So the new law says I don't need evidence in the. I'm not sure what that means. Let me see. Next in line is Dreamweaver. Okay, Dreamweaver. Yeah, like Gloria says, you will be, but if you, it's like yeah, things are being slowed down. Oh, you said that Trump administration has nothing to do with it. It says the VA has. He said if I have all the side effects, it should be a no-brainer. Oh my. Are you getting side effects now? I'm wondering. Nothing to do with it. With the. He said if I have all the side effects, it should be no brainer. Well, anyway, the cards that I got, that's what I can tell you because He's saying over the LATS 20 by each I have run. I'm not sure because I'm not in medical inclined to what that is over the lats. So I'm on Dreamweaver. You're up next. Because I honestly I don't know how that works the system. So Dreamweaver, those are the cards you're talking about. Talking to Heaven from James Van Prague. Okay. You want a general question? Yeah. Oh, he means over the last 20 years. Oh my God, that's a long time. No, Bora, put your question in there. Yeah. You're welcome, Mario. 20 years is a long time. I was going to suggest Yogi Bear. Did you ever try Milu with that question? Did you ever try Milu with that question, Yogi Bear? Because maybe Milu could answer your question in a different way than I did. Yeah. Yeah. Total years sick over 45. Yes, Ron. Okay. Over 45 years. Jeez. Yeah. Try Milu because he might take you on a different energy or something like that, to make things more clear for you. Because I sure don't understand the system myself. So I'm just being honest. That's all. But my heart goes out to you, and it's not easy. Okay, Dreamweaver. You want a general card from his deck. A general card from his deck. Okay, I know, Ron. Thanks. Okay. Okay, Diana. Yeah, you were the first one to answer the question. I don't remember when I actually. I don't know if it all resonated with you, but I said something about a collaboration, so or somebody to help you on the way. General card from his deck. So, okay, Bora, I got your question. Let me see. So, Dream Weaver. I don't know. I'm pulling cards, and I'm from his deck. I bang you. I'm off to war for my first time ever solo camping trip in Cascade Mountains. Okay. Oops. Thank you. Anyway, so but I was more talking about Diana. It's about collaborating with somebody, in agreement with somebody to help you out with documentary stuff. I'm not sure, but anyway, whatever resonates with you. Thank you, Teresa. Um, so Dreamweaver, I don't know, you're asking for a general card from his deck. So I imagine there's somebody you would like to connect with on the other side. Because I use this card mostly for um, reading. Keep me updated if it resonates with you. Okay. It's okay, Bora. Yeah. He says yes, please. Okay. Let's see. My God. Okay. You sure have somebody coming from the other side. Sure have somebody coming through from the other side. Let me see. So, Dreamweaver, here we go. Okay. So you have a family stress right now. This might be help, I'm hoping. It's funny you said that. You just said, hey, psychic dummy, how are you? Stepping in for a quick hello, hoping all gents and dolls are doing fantastic. Alex, I was thinking about you lately, psychic dummy. So I was wondering when you have time to collab, and I was thinking about you lately, and I said, "Oh my God, now you show up." It's just so funny. Okay, Dreamweaver, here we go. Yeah. So here's the cards that came out. That's a funny thing. That person you're thinking about, okay? The first thing it came about. Okay, thank you, dummy. Yeah. So the first card that came out, I'm with the rest of the family. I'm with the rest of the family. Now, there's three up here, and I'm with the rest of the family. There's three people up here. So, and there's a child here too. There's two adults and a child here. So I don't know if this is resonating with you. Resonating with you. Uh, That looks to me, the second card is I am standing right next to you. I am standing right next to you. And it looks to me, or whatever, a male figure, put it that way, a male figure right now. So yeah, thank you. There's adults, infants, and one child. Yes. Okay. There's also a male figure standing right next to you. But oh my God, if I put the card a little bit more, you see, you see the male figure here, and then on the other side, you sort of see shadow. You see a you see a shadow of another adult, and sort of, I don't know if I can put you. Jesus, it's hard to point there, and below that, let me see. I see sort of a shadow of a child on this on. Uh, I can't even point there. It's hard to point there. This crazy card. Yeah. I don't know how to do this. This is too far. It's more on the left hand side there, whatever you see on the screen. So I see him, and then I see another figure, another adult, and the child not far away. Yeah. Oh yes, my children's father, maybe. Okay, your children's father. Okay. Yeah. There's I got another card that came out here. Uh, Dream Weaver. It says, "I am just a thought away." You can read your thoughts. And hi, Kelly McCall. How are you? There's a child here with a dog, an animal. So I don't know if all this resonate. And they're sitting on the dock, looking under, yonder, whatever. um, so if you're wondering or you have a question, it's here's the it was my time to go. It was my time to go. And you see the footsteps walking towards the ocean, sea. It was my time to go. And it's funny you said that. There's whatever you're going through right now, because the next card answered your question, and it's here. He says, he says, that's what I'm just came out of my mouth. I am here helping you. I am here helping you. I am here helping you. So that's a male figure, by the way. So that's a male figure. You see, I'm here helping you. So that's your ex. Okay, there you go. So the answer is right there. So you know what I mean? So my heart goes out to you and all your loved ones. And thank you for being here, and thank you for your support. And I hope it puts a balm on your heart and helps you through these times we all go through. I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah. Okay. my, oh my God. My butler, Jesus, has just finished ironing my underwear and jammies. I like putting them on when they're warm. And my milk and cookies are ready. Good night. Good night, sexy dummy. You're welcome, Dream Weaver. Yeah, we all go through times like that. Oh, let me see who's up next. Up next, we will do Dan Artist. Dan, if you're here, let me know. I'm just going to clear the board here a little bit. Um, so Dan, like I said, I'm not a. Yeah, Alex is pretty funny. One day we'll be collaborating together. So this is going to be quite the show, by the way. So we're going to have some fun. When they're ready, when Alex is ready, let me know and we'll make it happen. So my question, I had a surgery which was successful, but I had to post surgery nerve tingling. Will this sensation pass shortly? Okay. So Dan, are you still here? Let me know. Um, okay, Dan. Is there? I'm just wondering. I may be off target here, but is there some kind of how would I put it? Is there an exercise? Is there a small whatever? I don't know what they told you, but is there an exercise or a small exercise uh, in this? Like tingling. It's like something to do with circulation. I'm just wondering. He says yes. Okay. Well, I would say keep doing what you're doing, and then eventually, things will get back to normal. I know that it could be like Jesus. Sometimes it seems to take a lot of time. Hmm. I'm pulling some cards. Yeah, I am in PT. Yes. Okay. Well, it seems like you're going to get there. Um, you're going to get there. It's going to take a little bit of, of time, I guess. Yeah. Plus, I walk 6-7 miles per day. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Okay. It's to build up your muscle strength, and um, I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but anyway, it could be related to the the circulation thing. Okay, so yeah. Plus, you go to the gym to stretch and do light weights. Yes, for muscle strength. Yeah. So for your question, I have the. This is what I have. The answer is yes. It will. It will get better. The cards I got. I know it's financial. I got. I got the first page of Pentacles. Pages are about messages. Okay. Pages are about messages. So, and you got double whammy on that. You got Page of Pentacles, financial abundance, well-being. It's all included in there. The second one I got is another page, a page of cups. Emotionally, you're going to be moving in calmer waters, as you can see. And then you got another cup came out, the Queen of Cups, and also going into smoother waters. So the answer is yes to your question. It's going to take a little time. I know you want to get back to where you were before, but you're going to get there. Just keep doing what you're doing. The results will come. That's what you're waiting for. Also, don't give up. Just keep on going. So, yeah. Now you couldn't. I know. I understand you. What you're in the sling, it's hard to sleep. Yeah, you laid for 4 or 5 weeks in the sling and couldn't sleep well. So that's the cards I got. So oh my God, says my thumb's on his keyboard tonight. Mhm. So things are just work out for you. So I'm sending lots of support and love and light to you um, for the for things to settle down in your life and you get back to your normal life. Uh, Let me see who I have next. James Lee's in the house, and then Adonna Luna, Henry Luna, Bora Bora. Did I miss anybody? I hope not. Oh. So Patricia Branzino says Mario. I request the most benevolent outcome for Mario, and I have yeah. Okay, James Lee. I would like a reading, especially as I help children of abuse. I'm so glad you are. You're like an earth angel for these people. You understand abuse and all this stuff. Mhm. James Lee. Little kids, age 4 and 7. Oh my God, age 4 and 7. That's the. Oh my God, hey, Jesus. That's the age I was struck with. Really, really hard. That affected my adult life. you know, after that. So yeah, those cards are comforting. As long as they resonate with your heart and your intuition, it makes sense to you, Dan. Well, so be it. I'm not in the universe, you know. So physical and sexual abuse. Oh my God, Jesus. You know, when you go through drama when you're a kid, it can stay a long time before we finally get the out of that stuff. It can bring you a lot of stuff in. Well, there you go. Our Diana is a nurse. She knows what she's talking about. me, I'm just I just read the energy. So you know what I mean? Yeah. So I just read the energy because I'm not I don't do medical work or anything like that. So. And I'm not a lawyer. So mhm. Yeah. It's always good to have a uh, yeah. It's always good to have uh, input from somebody that's in the field, so to speak. Hmm. Okay. Whoa. She knows a lot more about medical stuff than I do. I can tell you that. So it's always good to have feedback. So Dan's asking, was that specialist a neurologist? Yeah. Like I was James Lee, what I was at, my story is that a little bit about my story is that um, when I was 4 years old, at that age, between I was 4 years old then, even before 4 years old, there was so much things going on in my life because of alcoholic parents that I found out 50 years later. It took me a long time to find all this stuff out, but apparently there was an agreement in my family, between my grandfather and his brother, which is the children of his brother were my cousins. And that family, there was an agreement to adopt me. Okay, so to adopt me. Okay, J Cat lady. Sorry you're having problems. Um, so they wanted to adopt me at, so my mother brought me because there's so much chaos that was going on because of alcohol drinking and all this stuff. Brought me to the other family, who both my cousins were older than me and took care of me, and my cousin took care of me. Okay, so they wanted to adopt me. I didn't know this. I didn't find this out 50 years later. Jesus, after my mother passed in 2000. So she passed in 2000, and then I find out. Oh my God! I didn't know the other family wanted to adopt me because they told me. And when they told me, because I was invited to their place for supper, and they were. I was invited to supper, and then they spilled the beans, so to speak, because they thought I knew about it, and I didn't know about it. So, because my mother didn't tell me about it, so to speak. But that was the agreement. That was the agreement that they had. So it. What happened is that exactly at 4 years old, my mother went to take me back with her, and my stepfather, who I didn't know was my first. I didn't know, but I mean, I didn't know. I didn't find out the truth until 50 years later that he was my stepfather, not my real father. But that's another whole whole can of beans in there. So anyway, and so the shock that it created me as a child, I was loved. I had other children around me, older than me, like brothers and sisters, and all of a sudden, I was yanked out of there. I had no brothers and sisters, so I was yanking. I fell all alone with my parents. They were alcoholics, both of them. So um, it created a shock in my whatever system. It took a long time to get through this stuff. It created a lot of adult problems after too. So like I was abandoned, betrayed, whatever name it, uh, betrayal and everything like that. So I found this out in 2000, and after my mom passed, because she didn't tell me. So, anyway, when I found out, I understood why my cousins, like one of my cousins, she told me, she said something about I lost my little brother. I lost my little brother, and I was wondering what she was talking about until I found that out. So it created a shock. It created such a shock that she was dramatized for the rest of her life also. And she passed, by the way, later on. She came to my, whatever, my wedding. But anyway, after 2000, and then I found out the whole truth. So, and she actually gave me proof. Says, look, I have pictures. So she had pictures of pushing me in a little bicycle 3-wheeler, pushing me when I was a child. So, and she would kneel down on the floor so it wouldn't be higher than me, the same height. This is funny, but yeah. Yeah, James Lee is really, really, really um, uh, somebody that experienced all this, and now he's really in his life purpose and helping others. He knows what he's talking about. And so all this brought up a lot of drama for me. So I didn't know about my cousin having drama because the drama was that she lost her little brother. So it was me. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm the same as James Lee. It's been a lifetime of lessons to prepare for this. Even though uh, I had a near death experience when I was a child, doesn't mean I didn't have any drama to go through. I went through drama after drama after drama, and I came so close to death so many times, but I'm still here. You know what I mean? Like, my God, it's unbelievable. I've been in an explosion, third-degree burns all over, like this. An explosion, propane gas explosion. I survived that. I don't know how many things I survived. I survived a bunch of things, and I'm still alive. And I'm here today. I'm here today explaining all that stuff. But I had to go through a lot of things to find out. And I did a lot of meditation. I learned about these programs. We're all programmed. We get them um, from people all over the world, and we so we pick that up from our parents, and then we grow up as adults and wonder what the hell's wrong with me. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Nothing's wrong with me. It's like I picked up somebody else's crap, and I believed it was mine. It wasn't mine. So, yeah, but anyway, today, because I realized I had to, like, nobody taught me how self-love. That wasn't talked about then, So it takes a lot of strength to get through it. But once you get through it, it's like, oh boy, you feel a lot lighter. You feel like more like, geez, it's really me. It's not a copy of me or somebody else, So yeah, it's not somebody else. I, I really enjoy being who I am now. I'm telling you the truth. I really enjoy who I am. I I didn't think like that before. I didn't think about that one. I thought there was something wrong with me. There's something, you know, and there's nothing wrong with me. It's people that have issues. Yeah, other people have issues. I thought it was all something about me. That's not. So, Jesus, wow. But that's how we are. So once I cleared all that up, I had to work on the child inside, and I did that through. I got a little picture here somehow. I still have it. I don't know if I still have it. Yeah, somewhere. I don't know where the hell I put it. I used to have it here somewhere. I think I showed you guys before. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't remember. It's gone somewhere. Anyway, I can't find it right now. Oh, give me a second. So, I think I have it. No, I don't. Oh well, it's out there somewhere. I just don't remember where I put it. No, I can't find it. But anyway, the picture is about me when I was a child. So I had a child. I had a picture of me when I was a child. So I take it and kiss my picture, and I started doing self love and working on myself. I did a lot of that for a long time. So, yeah. But my dear death experience was quite the thing, and I, I kid you not. Sometimes I said, "Jesus, I'm here at the wrong time. I shouldn't. What the hell am I doing here?" So, this world is so cruel. It's unbelievable. And but I learned to, I don't know, sort of, especially in meditation stuff like that, help me guide me through my emotional state where I managed to go back to my childhood and almost sudden, oh boy, I had to deal with it. It shocked the hell out of me because my story, well, I went through this, and I was identifying myself to the stories that I lived through. Those were experiences, not my, it wasn't me. It was the experience I had through life, and I was identifying this stuff as being me. I'm not me. That's not me. Me is something else. So no, and I learned, oh my God, when I learned about how I express myself. I express everything. I guess you guys know that everything comes out here. I express with my heart. I don't express all this up here, but everything comes from the heart, and I think everybody can feel that. So you know, Ron says you're an expression. James says, Ron, you're an expression of divine love itself. Glad you're here. Yeah, Ron, have you seen UFOs, my friend? No, I didn't see UFOs. I know about them. I can feel sometimes their energy. Um, they their technology. You think I'm cray, but I can feel stuff. Uh, I don't know where I get this stuff. I just don't know. It's like, oh my god. So it's coming together with all you guys in this community. It raises. It helps me. It helps me. To exchange energies with you guys and also helps me raise my vibration. I hope it does the same thing for you guys. So. Yeah, I made it. I'm a survivor. Look at this. Yay. Okay. Mario says if you hear a low humming noise, it's them. Ron, trust me. Humming noise. I tell you the truth, I sort of heard that before, like a humming noise. But I have other things. My mom calls me by my name and I go, what? I hear that sometimes, and I know that's hers, like calling me. So, um, or somebody shows up in my house, and I go, and my wife, same thing, sometimes I go, Jesus, I, like like a boom, a flash, just like that, passed by. So I know my dog looks up somewhere. I know he's seen somebody, so, so stuff like that. So yeah, it's my experience, my journey, my spiritual journey. I don't know where this stuff comes from. I can't put I can't explain it, but I know stuff, and I don't know how I know it, but I know it. So I guess it comes from my near death experience. But you know what makes me, like, I've heard about near death experience from other people. One thing that we have in common is that most of us that had near death experience, we're not afraid of death. Suffering, yes, we don't want to suffer. Nobody wants to suffer. Oh yeah, they don't like suffering, but dying is like is the people that transit on the other side. They're all, my God, they're well. They're not suffering anymore. They're 100%. They have a total freedom, 100%. They don't. There's nothing holding them back. They got pure energy. They know why. Like I knew, once you're on the other side, you know every friggin' thing on why you're there and why you this and this and that. You don't have any questions about that. So, mm. Okay, music. If Yoki says, if you hear a low humming noise, look up. They are checking you out. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but I know they're coming. That I know. I definitely know. Except humanity is on your trip. That is. Yeah. Humanity is on your trip to Yogi Bear is talking to Diana. Yeah. So James, I have your cards here. Okay. So yeah, you know what you're talking about, and there's a difference between living through something, knowing something, and somebody that just, I don't know how you call it, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I learned about it in school. I read books about it and all this. Something is different when a person really, really lives through it. Yeah. Okay. So Mario says, Ron, in the Navy, we track them all the time. Yeah, I believe you. Of course. Even I've heard about stories um, uh, about that, yeah, before. So James Lee, here we go. You just want a reading, especially as I help children. So James Lee, strength. So it's strength. You have the strength, and you have the knowledge and the energy. Keep your strength. Okay. Um, it's not easy. I'm not saying it's an easy street to learn about. It would break my heart to learn about children being abused. And I'm talking about being abused in all areas, sexually, things like that. Okay, it would, and it would upset me a lot. So I'm a Leo too. Okay, I'm Aquarius, by the way. I'm an air sign. Put it that way. Um, James Lee, you got the strength card. You got this is the Four of Wands. There's a that looks like a an agreement, a communication. Uh, it's also a marriage card, but um, I mean, something's coming up for you, by the way, my friend. Something is good is coming up for you. Ooh, keep me updated, James, and see what those cards relate to you, and see what comes up. Hmm. Something's coming up for you. Uh, Also, you have a positive, very positive card, Ten of Cups. Uh, Family reunion, rejoice, celebrating. Okay, celebration. Ye- There's also keep at it, and there's more. Financial situation, Seven of Pentacles, more money coming in. Keep at it. More growth. Um, okay. And the last card I got is the Two of Pentacles. Okay, Two of Pentacles. It's sort of like, hmm, I would say, balancing your energy so that sort of between the rest, taking a rest and your space and your, to recharge your batteries and everything, because it's not easy to do. Uh, Listen to stories about um, children's abuse. So keep up the good work, James. I'm rooting for you. I'm supporting you all the way. And besides me, the whole universe is supporting you. I'm telling you, the universe is behind you in every every way they can help. So I hope that resonates with you, James. My heart goes out to you. To me, James, I was going to say something. To me, you are to me and the children you help. You are a hero. Understand what I'm saying? You are. I'm just pointing out the value of who you are. So it's always good to be acknowledged. And to me, I put the word hero. You're a hero to these kids. Okay. Um, Energy wise, you're a hero. There's nothing more I can say. Okay. So that's from me to you and to all the kids you help along the way. Yeah, it's time for them to show up. That I agree on. And I don't know, but something about their energy. James says, "Oh gosh, Ron, you're a little bit." Yeah, but you need everyone once in a while. The value of who you are needs to be recognized. Actually, when you cross over on the other side, they honor you so much you wouldn't. Oh my God! Yeah, when you cross over and transit on the other side, you're honored unconditionally. You are honored for who you are uniquely. None of these whatever. No, no, you're not the right color. You're not the right race. You're not the right. Nothing. None of that exists on the other side. Jeez, I mean, it's so amazing to feel that and be surrounded by that, and that's exactly. Um, we need to support each other. We need to acknowledge each other in a way that Yeah, I believe you. Yeah, Ron, as a medical social worker, work with the poor, the uneducated people. Wouldn't trade my experience, sir. I believe you. I believe you because I, honest to truth, I wouldn't be who I am if I hadn't have gone through all these experiences. And even though I understand them now, I acknowledge them now, and I accept them totally, and that made me who I am today. So it made me a better person. You understand what I'm saying? Because of these experiences, it's not. I accept it now. Okay, I've been, yeah, abused, kicked, whatever. But look, it 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 makes me into a better person than being one. I don't, one of these billionaires that don't give a crap about anybody else. So, and they're all there to abuse another one. I'm a better person than I can, you know. I can't deny that the experience made me into, uh, and I'm accepting who I am. Really accepting who I am. That's that was one of my problems, accepting who I was before, and now I'm accepting. I didn't like who I was. I didn't, because I didn't know who I was. That's why I was somebody trying. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's wrong with me. So, yeah. Um, I went into depressions. I went all through that, and still I come out. I ain't crazy. I ain't stupid. Mm. I was called stupid, stupid, stupid. I ain't stupid. I just that I had feelings. Men are not supposed to cry. I was told I wasn't that kind of man. I was very, very sensitive, and I thought there was something wrong with me. I wasn't normal. But guess what? Hmm. It's not me that had the issues. It's somebody else, or they're trying to put it on me, or trying to make us what we're not. So it, it's it's funny how we express them today. There's more of real us than there is. Yeah, yeah. I know people. That's exactly, Patricia. Ron, people are projecting their own inadequacy. It was never you. Yeah, but I didn't know that. If you don't know it, you drink it like crazy, and you think there's something wrong with me. It's not, and you blame yourself. And this is the worst. I was victimizing myself like crazy. So for some reason today, sorry, but I'm not. You know, I am who I am, and that's it. I'm not trying to be anybody else. I know some people out there are trying to be somebody else, even psychics. They're trying to be. Not everybody's on legit with that way. No, that's exactly, James. I was like that too. I'm exactly like that. I've always been like that, and I think it was it's my intention. I have been helping people all my life. Yeah, and I was wondering why people would betray me or do this or do that, and I was wondering what the hell, something wrong with me? No, nothing wrong with me. Okay, so then I had to learn to trust the universe. Yeah, well, you know, how do you do that? Yeah, but well, here we go. So Donna Luna is up next, and who else have I got? I got Donna Luna, I got Henry Luna, and I got Bora Bora. If you're still here, so you, I still have you up there. Um, she wants a 5 card reading for next 2 months. But I thought I'd share that with you guys, because that's what we're here for, to share with each other. It's not judgment; it's sharing our experiences, and we're for me going through what I went through made me a way better person than ever. I was a good person in the first place, but I didn't know I was. Now I do know. That makes a difference. It's the not knowing that makes, oh my God. But the veil is getting thinner, by the way. So, and He can't be anybody else. The only person you can be is you. And that's what the universe wants. It wants you to be you, unique. Uh, yeah. It's funny I said that, but that's the way. Oh boy. I in 2015 I was saying to myself, geez, I want to be the best person I could be before I leave this planet. I want to be the best version of me before I leave this planet. And everything's coming true. I was saying it in 2015. I didn't. I wasn't doing a YouTube channel. I wasn't doing this. I didn't think I was going to be on YouTube anyway. So, you know. Anyway. Yeah, there's a lot of impacts here. Yeah. So, people, other readers push me into YouTube, so to speak, because I was a moderator for I was listening because of COVID and things like that. I went to an open mic night and I didn't know nothing about tarot cards crap, except I had experiences. So yeah, and all of a sudden I was on the open mic night and I was reading other people on an open mic night and what? So, and I'm talking about people that whoa, like if I can, one person that I think long time ago though, I think she's called Interview Kim. I don't know if you guys know who she is. She's got a channel, by the way. She channels energy. She doesn't read cards. She channels energy. I think she did a reading for me once and said something about mentioning to do what we do. She mentioned something like that, to do what we do. I go, what? I never thought I was qualified to do what they do or what other readers do, but yeah. So, and yet years ago I was watching Crossing Over with John Edwards. I said, Jesus, this guy, I was pulled into it. And there's a reason with that. So, yeah. Can you repeat her channel's name, please? Yeah, intuitive. I think her name is Intuitive Kim. But she reads a lot on politics and stuff like that. Yeah. Maybe Patricia Frontino knows her. There's a lot of channels out there. I forget her name. Intuitive Kim. There's Medium Kim and there's Intuitive Kim. There's two. I think it's Intuitive. But anyway. Intuitive? Or maybe she's called another name. Intuitive. Intuitive. Oh my God, I'm getting it wrong there. Yeah. Yeah, Kim from Interview, yeah. Well, that was a long time ago. Oh. TM. Hi. Yeah, Kim from Interview. Long time ago. I was like in somebody's chat, and they read for me. I was a moderator, and I asked a question. I don't know how. I don't remember the question, but eventually, the Kim from Interview, yeah, and hi. So yeah, so so I was in the chat, like everybody else, and then mentioned something like doing the work they do, and I said, what? But then there was another one. I think her name. Yeah, she's. I actually took courses or classes with mediumship classes with Interview Kim and Freebird uh, Debbie. No, what's her name? I forget the name now. It slipped my mind. I've been on here for 6 years. Yeah, and they had a class for mediumship, and I think I took the class after that, and I followed them for a while. Freebird, Freedom, whatever. Yeah, Free Freebird Spirit. Yeah, Debbie. Yeah. So actually, was with Freebird Spirit and Karen Sage, and I forget who was there. But they had an open mic night, and I went on there. So yeah, yeah. Mr. Big says I really like Kim's interview. Okay, well, she sort of suggested that maybe I should do what they do, meaning YouTube channel and stuff like that. And somebody else pushed me into it too. Like suggested that would push me. Just suggested energy towards me and said, I remember one saying, Ron, you're an empath. I said, what the hell is an empath? Jesus. So I didn't even know what an empath, and I had to Google it, and I saw all the, well, an empath is this, and I go, check mark, check mark, check mark, check mark, check mark. I go, oh my God, now I understand why I'm like I am since I was a child. So yeah, childhood. Yeah. There was a trio: Kim, Carrie, Debbie, Freebird, Spirit, and Andrea from Alberta. Yeah, they were channel women with a difference in the world. Yeah, Andrea. I think she's no longer there. I don't see her. Andrea. No. But anyway, I went. I know all these people. So I've been like, so. Eventually, I started. Eventually, oh, Tim says I started watching NDE videos back in 2015, and there were barely any, only a few and videos. Now there are millions of them, plus all the mediums and channel like Next Level Soul. Yeah, the veil. Yeah, yeah, it's thinning. uh, I had a near death experience, so I decided to go. Okay, jeez, I was scared. I'm honestly, I was scared to do YouTube, put my face all there, and tell my personal whatever experience I. But anyway, so the first video I did, I actually went on another person's channel, James Harris. He has a channel. I forget his name. Herc 213, I think his name. I first started with him, so I did it. I did some reading with him. He's a young colored guy there. I had a lot of fun with him, playing around with all kinds of stuff like that. So I did that, and then I started my channel. And when I first time I did it, my channel, I talked about my near death experience. For Jake Hurt 123. That's him. So I did it for 3.5 hours, the first live. And people were in the chat listening to me. I said, what the hell? Wow. He said, you're a warrior, light worker, putting yourself out there like this. So it takes a lot of, I think it's courage, but at the same time, if, the thing was, it took courage to do that. But when I see or when I feel that it it can help others, then I don't regret nothing. I don't regret nothing. Actually, I knew Patricia Franzino before I started my own channel. There's longtime folks here that knew me. Uh, I followed Milu on his channel. I became a moderator, and Milu and me and Linda G did lives, collaborated with all kinds of people like that. And I go, wow, I was, you know, I didn't expect to be, how can you say, accepted among these people, but I was. I think it's the thing that, I'm not trying to copy anybody else. I'm not trying to be Linda G, Sterling, and Nell, and all these people. I'm doing who I am, and that's it. That's all I can do. So, you know. Oh. I'm shuffling these cards, and I don't know why. Who's up next here? Who did I have next? Oh, Donna Luna. Sorry, Donna. Took a little while. Okay. But my thing in my heart is that if I talk about certain experiences, maybe some of this will be some of this will reflect on other people who relate to this and help them, whatever. So Mr. Big says, Ron, I find your channel and community the most accepting on YouTube. Thank you. Well, it's because of all of you guys, that come here and share your experiences. And where I got my name, if nobody knows, I'm Ron Unconditional Love Thoreau. Guess where I found that name? It took me less than 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds top, to find, geez, what can I name myself? And I said, Ron Unconditional Love Thoreau. And it came out, accepted right away. And I never changed it since. Because my near-death experience was about being on the other side when I was a kid, like a child. And I got all the images. I remember. So now there's people wanting to know about my experience, my near-death experience. So I was on Medium Kim also one time. I did a collab with Medium Kim, the other Kim, Medium Kim, and I was on her channel collaborating with her, and she talked. She's a hospice nurse. Yeah, Medium Kim used to be. I think she still is hospice nurse, and hospice nurse, and so she wanted to know about my near-death experience because she was experiencing people at the end of their lives and watching their spirit, or once they pass, she saw all these things. Uh, is your near death more clear and real than where we are here? Oh yeah, well, uh, as a child I had epilepsy, so my thing, there's a miracle involved in here too. Same time, I don't know how to explain the friggin' miracle that just came. My experience, a near-death experience, is that I was a child. I had the epilepsy, and I was for those who don't know, I was getting attack after attack. If you know epilepsy, it's like trying to swallow your tongue. Part of your body is shutting down, paralyzing like crazy. Um, I was maybe, I don't know, maybe 6, 7 years old. I don't remember. I know Linda G talked to me about her near-death experience at 8 years old. So she asked me questions about it. So I was getting attack after attack. As I got on the other side, was there for a while. I saw I saw like forms of people, but I could see the light. I could see like through their light, through their whatever their form, just light, all light. Like they seemed, they talked to me telepathically. They were they were talking to me telepathically, and you have a choice when you go on the other side, by the way. So they were they were sort of light beings. That's what I'm saying. But I seem to know them somehow. There was maybe 10, 12, I don't know how many, something like that. Like when I got there, and they were talking to me telepathically. And what they showed me is that that's what I'm saying. It's like, hi, night moon glow. How are you? So as I got there, they were giving me a choice. They were like two hands came out like this, and two hands like that, and you're showing me a place. You know, they were showing me a place if I wanted to be stay there or be there. And the thing that struck me, I came back with this image, is all these light beings. Uh, I didn't. I'm not saying I saw Jesus. I never saw Jesus, but I actually knew about his energy and about he was real. Okay, but I'm saying some people see Jesus. I didn't see Jesus at all. Okay, well I was treated like surrounded by pure unconditional love. They communicate with me telepathically. I was connecting to knowing everything, the why, the see, the dot, whatever, all over the world. I don't know. You know, I'm a child. What the hell? So the things I remember about the pictures I saw or the image I saw was the light beings, and every one of them had big red hearts, right? Big red hearts shining really red, and I was there. Whoa, That's stuck in my memory for a long, long time. It never went away. Okay, so as they were telling me, you have a place here. You know, uh, you have the choice, whatever. I sort of turned around this way. Why I'm saying that, but that's the images I'm getting. I'm getting, or I got turned around this way. And the only thing I can explain to you is that the energy was coming at me. It was like it was coming towards me. It's like the sun. You look at the sun, you can blind the hell out of you because you look straight into it, it'll blind you. Okay. This is like the sun was coming really, really fast towards me. And I actually remember or seeing the image of seeing my mom in the taxi with a nurse. The nurse had me in her arms. She couldn't feel any pulse. She couldn't feel nothing. My mom was panicking like crazy and sort of really getting. Um, she was panicking, um, and she was telling the nurse, "Give me my son! Give me my son!" We the like I said, the sun the sun was coming at me. So the sun was coming at me. That sun came into my body. That's all. The only thing I can say. That energy, all that energy came into my body, and I actually woke up in the taxi when we got in front of the hospital. Now, what I'm saying is that no doctor, no nurse, nothing, because at that time they didn't. There were several kinds of this, you know. So they didn't check me out, and the only thing I remember is that we got in front of the hospital, and I woke up in my mom's arms, and the next thing you know, I never had epilepsy attack again in my whole life. But I can tell you something. Today, I still remember. My body remembers the the memory of it in my body. You understand what I'm saying? My body remembers the memory of it. Go figure that one out. And I never had another attack in my whole life. So by itself, it was a miracle. So that's my near death experience. But since there, I've been reading, um, doing readings in this energy, and sometimes energy explains itself on it. But I don't know how, but it does. Yeah. Yeah, it is because I cannot explain the sickness. The energy healed healed and took every bit of that whatever and took it out of my body. So I'm on Donna Luna's question. Sorry, but that's my story. But still, I'm still. I that's what I'm saying. Sometimes I don't know where all this knowledge comes from or where I get the stuff, but I think it's through that experience I had. Um, and it doesn't mean, even though I had a near death experience, doesn't mean it it stopped the experience on this earth. All the crap I had to go through, I still had to go through the crap. It wasn't okay. You had a near death experience. Now you're free and you can. No, I had to go through the friggin' experience. I learned my lessons and I go through like everybody else. You know, Jesus. I go, gee. I didn't get a free pass, by the way. So I'm telling you, I didn't get a free pass. But whatever experience I had, it made me into a better person. If it wasn't for that, I don't know. So, yeah, Mr. Beep says the crap is what we came here to experience. Yeah. Jesus, I didn't know I signed contracts. I didn't know about this stuff. Holy crap. Holy crap. There we go. Who the hell wants to go through this thing? Oh my God. Okay. So, Donna Luna, here we go. You got a 5-card reading for the next couple of months. So, okay, I'm just going to hide this and give you the cards that came out. First of all, there's an agreement, a communication agreement, 4 of Wands, between you and another person. There's a family reunion. No, it's okay, Bora Bora. There's a reunion. Family rejoice. Um, Celebration. 10 of Cups with family reunion celebration. Now, the energy. There's something. There's a change of energy. The 2 of Wands. Okay. There's going to be a change of energy coming your way. Uh, yeah. Bora Bora says I'd be tired of it. I've actually Bora Bora. I've done 5 hours straight before. For some reason, I don't know. When I got it, I got it. When I don't, I don't. Anyway, the 4 of Swords. So time to rest, to regain your energy because you're gonna need to. periods of rest to recharge your batteries. And there you go. You got the Ace of Pentacles, which is divine intervention, new beginning, and financial situation. So I hope these cards resonate for you, Donna. That's what I have for the couple months. Let me know when you watch the replay or something. And for you, much love and light to you and all your family. Okay, next in line, I have two more. I got Henry Luna. And I got Bora Bora. Okay, you're still in there. That'll be the last after this. After Bora Bora, that'll be the last. So two more. And then I gotta go. I really gotta go. I think I gotta go. Henry would like and okay, Henry. I'm gonna use these cards, okay, Henry? How about oh my god. These cards they're being erased almost. So Carl Gray, the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards, okay? So thank you to all my wonderful moderators, everybody that is here. So I share all my experiences to you guys, and you share your experience with me, so that we can all get energized and heal from the experiences. And if it can help anybody, I'm happy about that. Like I'm saying, that makes my heart sing. That's what I loved. I love that. Okay. Yeah. Tim says, I love Carl Gray, such a great teacher and a person. Yeah, I have a lot of cards from him, and also cards from Tim. You know this guy, Talking to Heaven from James Van Prague. He's got a channel somewhere. But I got a lot of Carl Gray, and 1, 2, 3, something. Yeah. J. Catley say, I was there the night Ron did 5-hour show. I cannot believe he went so long. Well, if I got the energy, I got the energy. If I don't have the energy, I would. Yeah. Yeah, he's an awesome person too. Like I was talking at first, talking about John Edwards. Oh my God, I didn't know. When I get the book, I'm going to start reading the book, Chasing Evil. Well, it's about an FBI agent, and he's working with the FBI for 25 years. I want to. I'm. Did you have an intermission, Ron? No, I didn't. No intermission. Just went straight through. Oh, after 5 hours, I had to pee. I had to go for pee for sure. Yeah, or touched by an angel. Yeah. So I have another set of cards. See this. The other cards I use, I don't know if you ever saw these. The Secret Language of Light, Transmissions from Your Soul. This is from Denise Jarvie. I love those cards too. And the other cards I use is the One World Tarot cards from Lena Rodriguez. I guess you guys know about her. So. And I got some ET cards that came from Scott of Essence. I don't know if you got not familiar with that one. Scott from Essence. He from the U.S. and he sent me. I'm in Canadian, by the way, so he sent me those cards again. I wanted to pay for them. He said no. Doctor Lina, yeah. He says, I remember when the drive-ins used to have intermission when the dancing hot dog and popcorn. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Jesus. They used to have drive-ins like A&W, all that stuff. I forget. Sub was it Subway? I don't remember. No, well, drive-ins. I used to love this stuff. Well, I had a drive-in here. Well, I live in the country, by the way, and they had a drive-in. They sold the friggin' drive-in, and now they put up condos. Ah, Jesus. Anyway, I can't control anything. So, I have 5 cards for you. I have the intermission song on my phone as a ringer. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes I do readings and songs pop up in my mind, and oh my God, something is relating. So, Henry, here we go. If you're watching the replay, Henry, um, Mel, Mel, Melchizedek, I don't know, higher learning. I had trouble saying the words. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. You got a lot of male figures in here right now. Okay, next card that came out. Odin, Psychic Insights. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. Yeah, my wife doesn't like root beer, but I love root beer. But I like root beer because they only sell AW is the only one I know that sells root beer. So yeah. Oh, the only one I remember is A&W. We have a couple where I'm in the country, by the way, and the city that's near has 2 A&Ws. Jeez. So Henry, you got Horus Cosmetic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnet and powerful. Changes are occurring in your life. Okay. Next card I got was, oh my God, this thing, these Cernanos life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Beautiful artwork on these cards, though. So the next card I got, the 5th one for you, is and let me know if that resonated with you, Henry. You got what a couple of female energies here. Also, Lady Nada, your heart awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Heart awakening. A lot of things that you do, Henry, comes from your heart. Because your energy comes a lot from the heart space. So I hope all this I hope it all resonates with you. Much love and light to you and all your loved ones too, Henry. Breaking news. What? Breaking news. The DC pool was damaged by a shitload of diarrhea, diaper more at 11. So, next in line is Bora Bora. Finally got to your question. Bora Bora, it's your time. Bora Bora. Okay. How do my. Ah, damn it. Okay. That'll be the last question for tonight, folks. After this, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I didn't expect to be here that long, but anyway, it takes what it takes, and I enjoy every minute of it. So yes, it's an animated intimation that played on at the drive-in. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Oh wow, okay. You said we had an A&W. Yeah, I was so sad when we moved to Texas back in the '60s. Oh boy. My God, you're talking about finances here are looking good. The cards I pulled, wow. Something's coming up, Bora Bora. I don't know if that all this. Have a good evening, Doris, and thank you so much for all your support, and thank you for being here on the Saturday night with me. And much love and light, and stay safe out there. Okay, let's see what is. Did I miss something? Okay, let me see. Bora Bora. Here's what you got. Positive cards, by the way. So, um, the first card you got. This is your feminine energy rising. uh, okay. This is good night. Good night, Dreamweaver. Good night. Take care. Leave a message after the show. If you guys leave, even tomorrow, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. So if you're watching the replay, you can hit the thumbs up even on the replay, apparently. If you leave me a comment after the show, I usually respond to every comment. So, smiling heart, whatever, smiling face, whatever. Uh, Leave me a comment below this video after it's over. So, this is like a warrior. Um, Whatever you're doing, keep keep doing it. Take the action you're taking. Okay, you like that card? Yeah. This is a Joan of Arc sort of. I would say Joan of Arc warrior coming through. You know, riding the horse, the 6 of Wands. So you got opportunities to. I was going to say reevaluate your situation. Uh, Things will get better. I'm not saying it's going to be an overnight thing. Okay, um, that's going to be. There's something coming up. I don't what exactly I don't know, but here there's you have the 3 of Pentacles. There's a little bit of negotiating your finances. So right now, I think there's a reset stuff going on in the world. Uh, Everything is expensive. You got to watch your budget and make sure that you know you're in the driver's seat and not going overspending. He said that looks like Melanie after Trump. Oh Jesus, uh, I don't know about that, but anyway. Tim says I named a smart TV in our house after the old drive-ins that are gone from here in the West Virginia. Smooth, Burwell, Starlight. I really miss those days. Yeah, yeah. Because I remember, Jesus, we were served when somebody came out. We were served at these. I think some roller skates. Did you guys ever see that on roller skates? They came out and served you and their plate to the car on the roller skates. I think in the 60s. Was it in the 60s? I don't remember. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Look at what I got for you. Bora Bora, Divine Intervention, the Ace of Pentacles. That is new beginning on your finances. There's a new beginning. And the Ace of Pentacles is about new beginning. Yeah. He says, I remember that. On roller skates, yeah. Well, I know it was funny. They use women, you come out the door and on roller skates, come roller skating to your door and put your meal on the, yeah, yeah. They put your meal on your window and zzz, uh, but everything disappeared after. Okay, let me see about the next card, Bora Bora. Let's see. Hmm. Now I got the conflict card. You're the Five of Wands. Hmm. Why would there be a conflict card after that? Oh, because hmm, because of your financial situation. There's there's people. Oh my, it's creating a sort of yeah, a conflict. You see, these people are fighting with each other, disagreeing with each other for some reason. So, but whatever situation you're that involves, you will ride through it. And look, this is also a Knight of Wands, a positive card, colorful card. So you know, it's a positive winning card after that. So I don't know. People have issues with things. So Bora Bora, I hope that resonate with you. Much love and light to you, and thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Yeah, skate up, hang the tray on your car window, and Sonics still have a great hot dog. Yeah, I think I forget Subway. I forget no A&W. I forget there was other places. I just don't remember too far back. But I enjoyed that. Jesus. Well, usually at the time they were women. I don't know. Thank you all. Thank you, Patricia Franzino. Thank you for all your support being here on a Saturday night. All my moderators and all of you. Much light and life, much love and light to all of you. Stay safe and stay united. Yeah. A&W, but BBF Burger joined also did that. Okay. Uh, yeah. Well, some yeah, I don't remember the other one. J Cat, we hid in the trunk. Jesus, we're a kid. You hid in the, oh, for the movies, I guess. For the drive-ins. Hmm. Yeah, even the drive-ins. Yeah. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. Leave me a comment after the show. Don't forget the thumbs up. And my heart goes out to all of you in U.S. Uh, we're all going to get through it, whether you're this country, or this country. We're all going to go. We're all getting going to go through this. The world, you know, we need to stay united. By the way, so we stay united in the love, the sharing, the kindness. Yeah, it was 10 cents a car. A car, Jesus, I 10 cents a. I don't remember 10 cents a car. Jesus, that was way back there, and yeah. So much love and light to everybody. Yeah. Thank you for your support. Leave me a comment after the show, maybe tomorrow. I'll be back on the Wednesday, the Wednesday night, same time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, on the 22nd. So, and thank you, Mr. Beeks. And oh, your mom is in the last stages of her life. Okay, Barbara. Sorry. Oh, yeah, yeah. That could. Okay, I see. Well, send you lots of support, lots of love, and lots of. Okay, Bora Bora. I've been through that myself. Yeah. Actually, I was the one that was holding her hand when she passed, and she sent me something funny. Like I wouldn't believe I couldn't talk about it because I felt her. I saw her take the last breath when I was holding her hand, and when she crossed over, I felt party time. Oh my God, I haven't seen you for a long time. Stuff like that. And I'm there feeling all these feelings. She knew I would understand, but had the chance to be with my mother, uh, her when she passed in the hospital. That's and then I couldn't talk about this. Oh my God, what I didn't. Even, some of my family don't even know. Well, anyway, so blessings to everybody, and keep me updated on Bora Bora, and much love and light. I hope to see you when you can. I'll be on next Wednesday, 8:30. Good night, everybody.